Happy summer! I am starting a new project today. So I have gotten out these sticks. They're real soft sticks. My uncle bought them for me. And yeah, my desk is always chaos. But so these are made by King Art. They're gel sticks. They're really, really smooth. So I have filled my paper. I'm going to put a couple more colors on here. And I have taken the gel sticks and I've just put random patterns on there. So step one is fill your paper with random patterns or designs or shapes or whatever. Just fill in sections. Now that I'm done with the gel sticks, as you see, I added some lines. Next thing I'm going to do is use some liquid paint, and I'm just going to put it in random places until it blends together. And I'm going to use, so I've got this liquid paint here that I bought, India ink. And then I have this ink. You see, I buy all my ink when it's on sale. So I've got the Bombay ink that was on sale. This all probably came from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, probably Michael's. And then I've got the Artist Loft. This is acrylic ink, but either way, they're all inks. So when I see ink on sale, I buy it. And I may even use these, Aqua ink. So this is a watercolor ink. And so I'm just going to fill the page with a variety of colors. I'm just going to drop them. It's not going to be planned. And then I'll either use a water dropper. I bought some just basic droppers. So I'll either use a water dropper to blend it together, or I will use my spray bottle. So stay tuned. So I've started adding drops, and I'll just keep going until I fill it up with drops. So I'll show you a little bits at a time. All right, so I added the next color. Keep on going. All right, so I have filled the whole page with different types of dotted ink. Now I'm gonna take my spray bottle and spray. Love, love, love. So this is a lesson I plan on doing with my students. Just a free form. All I want for the colors to mix and then dry and create a random pattern in the background. And then what I'm going to do, because the colors are very intense and very dark, is I'm going to stick another piece of paper on top and make a monoprint. So I'll have two prints of one. So stay tuned. So as you can see, I have put another piece of paper on top to create any extra ink running off my table, which it already did, but that's okay. So I am rubbing the whole thing, making those colors blend a little bit. Let's see what happens. So taking it off. Ooh, ooh, very nice. Very nice. All right, so now I'm gonna let it dry. So this piece I'm gonna put to the side. So as you can see, now I have two pieces for the price of one. Haha. So really I got 3 for 1. So if you can see, there's little bumps on there. I have put salt on it, and the salt will make the ink react, and then when it dries, I'll just brush the salt off, but you can already see where you're getting little bumps. All right, so that's one. And then if you look at the other two that I was able to print off, there's a lot of ink. So when I do this with my students, I'll make another one and we won't put as much ink. But I'll put the salt on this one and on this one. This one's looking like a galaxy. This one's just looking like a random. I love the fact that you can see all the different colors in this one. This was, remember, the first print. This is the second print. And this is the original. So I will show you what they look like when they dry. So I just felt like it was very, very dark, and there was a lot of excess on there. So what I did is I took some, I always have these, I think they're 5x7 cards over here. And so I press them down and remove some of the extra ink, and then I'll turn these into something in the future. And so this is drying, and when it's all the way dry, I'll knock off this salt. But this way you can see the resist and the objects that are in the background that I added before I started, which is kind of what I want. I want to add layers as I go. So this is first step. I'm going to print on top of it next. So the whole painting is dry. I wiped off all the salt. So the dark spots you see there where the salt was. Then I took my pencil and I've drawn out basic tulip shapes, nothing super fancy. You can see the resist of the gel sticks that are underneath, the different layers of color. And now I'm going to paint the negative space. So stay tuned. So I started filling in the negative space. As you can see, I traced out different sizes of flowers. They're tulips. And now I'm using this wet wash paint to fill it in, the negative spaces. I think I'm going to stick with pinks and purples for the background. Maybe some reds, we'll see. But for now, pinks and purples. Stay tuned. So my negative space background is done. You can see my tulips. Now I'm going to put some stems in. And then after I put the stems in, I'll probably go and add some more flowers and put some more details in the background. So it's coming along. So I added stems, I added grass, and as you can see, polka dots. Next, I'm going to start putting in some metallic colors. And then I'll come up with a plan for what I'm going to do with these tulips. So stay tuned. So I added more dots, more and more dots. I like the dots. And then I added some highlights to the top of the tulips. This one I added actual leaves in front of it, so I'm going to do that to another one over here just so it's not the only one. And then I'm going to add some more dots. I'll be back. So I think I've added all the dots I'm going to add. I'll let this dry. And then I'm going to add details to the tulips, and I'm going to call this Flowers in the Garden. So, coming along. I'm going to take out creative paint markers next. So I think I'm done. I'm about to take it off, take the tape off, and declare it finished. So this is today's work. We're done. Okay, so I went back and added white accents. So now I'm done. Finished project.